Tomorrow News. I am Hena Talati. ADF personnel deployed to southeast amid life-threatening flood warnings in Queensland in Australia. Australian Defence Force personnel will be deployed across storm-hit southeast Queensland as the rain continues to pummel the country's saturated east coast. The Bureau of Meteorology on Tuesday warned of the potentially life-threatening flooding, with alerts stretching from the Maryborough in the Queensland down to the northern rivers in the New South Wales. Some areas can anticipate up to 300 millimeters of the rain after more than 500 millimeters fell on the parts of the Gold Coast in 48 hours over the new year. The flood watch was issued for the Queensland's Capricornia and Southeast Coast region late Monday evening. Moderate flooding had hit the Logan and Albert rivers, and flooding warnings were also in place for the Nerang, Coomera and Paro rivers. The Queensland Minister for the Fire and Disaster Recovery said there have been 20 swift water rescues conducted since 5 a.m. Monday and urged people to stay safe. On Monday evening, 44 people were rescued from the campground that had been inundated with the flood water in the Gold Coast hinterland. One person was transported to the hospital with minor injuries. The state's SES has received more than 700 calls in the last 24 hours, with nearly 5,000 calls received since Christmas. With these bursts of intense rainfall, the rivers and the creeks are rising extremely quickly and catching people unaware. In the northern New South Wales, rescuers responded to at least 115 incidents in 24 hours triggered by the storms and flooding. Crews had completed 27 rescues in the Northern Rivers region since Monday, although no significant injuries have been reported, the New South Wales State Emergency Service said. More than 300 millimeters of the rain had fallen at the Limpinwood in the Tweed Valley, while the falls exceeding 200 millimeters had caused flash flooding at the other locations. Minor to moderate riverine flooding occurred on the Tweed, Wilsons and Richmond rivers, with the most significant impact on the Tumblegum. The New South Wales SES Assistant Commissioner Dean Storey said while the intense rain experienced on the Monday wasn't expected to recur, the risk was not over. About 50 ADF personnel and high clearance vehicles will be deployed to the Gold Coast, Scenic Rim and Logan City Council areas, focused on clearing debris to enable better access to essential infrastructure, the Federal Emergency Management Minister announced. The deployment is in addition to 70 Disaster Relief Australia personnel announced in recent days. Rainfall had also picked up around Sunshine Coast this morning, with the rain system moving north towards the southern parts of the wide Bay Burnett region. That's all for now. For more news updates, stay tuned with us. It's Tomorrow News. For more global weather updates like this, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for regular updates.